Hello, my name is Alan Pollitt. In this video I'm going to show you how to install WordPress using cpanel. You can visit me by going to alanpollitt.com or follow me on Twitter at alanp73. So let's get into it. First thing you have to do to install WordPress is to go to wordpress.org/download. Here you'll be able to download the file which will allow you to install all the files onto your server. So let's just download it, save link as, and you save it wherever you want. Okay, I've already done that. So the next step, once you've downloaded it, it takes about 1 second to download, is you go to the place where you've downloaded the file and you unzip it. Once you unzip it, you'll have a directory called WordPress. Inside that directory, you'll have all these files. So one of the files is wp-config sample. You're going to rename that file, and just remove the sample part. Okay, this is going to be an important file that you're going to use later. Okay, so once that's done, okay, now the next step is to go to log into your website cpanel. So here's my cpanel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the MySQL database wizard. You click on that, okay, and you're gonna type in your username and password. Oops. And log in. Now here's where you're going to create a new database. You can call it anything you want. You can call it admin or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it blog because this is going to be my blog database. Okay, so next step, then you're going to put in your username and password. I recommend using a very strong password because if anyone can figure out your password, they're going to basically be able to hack into your website. So I'm going to create a new password, and you're going to mix it up with letters and numbers and uppercase, lowercase, just to make it difficult for anyone to hack. So you type it in twice, and then you're going to create a user. In this case, I'm going to create something called admin, just to keep it simple, and create user. Then you give that user all privileges. Okay, and once you've done that, you have created all your database on your server. So pretty much most of the work is done now, even though that was very simple. It only took like 30 seconds. So the next thing you got to do is write down all this information. So write down your username and your blog name and the password. Remember it because you'll need it later. Then you go back into that WordPress file. Okay, then you go into your wp config file. You're going to open it with Notepad or some kind of file editing software, and right where, just scroll down and wait where, whoops, a little too far, right where it says DB name, you're going to enter in your database name. So going back, that was the database name was here. I'm going to copy that and I'll paste it right in here. And the username, I called it admin. And password. Okay. The rest you don't need to put in, so you don't have to worry about that. Now once you've done all those changes, you save this file, and then you just have to upload it to your server. So what I recommend is use FTP, and then you just what you're going to do is you're going to choose two places to put it. Either you can put it as a blog file in a folder called blog. So connecting. Or you can put it in your root. If you put it in your root, you can use the WordPress installation for your whole entire website. If you put it in your blog, you can use it to have it as just a blog within your website. So it's really up to you which way you want to use it. In this case, I used it as a blog. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab all the files and drag them over to my server. I've already done that, so I just have to drop over the new config file. And now you're ready to run the installation script. So to run the installation script, you run it off the location where you put the files. I put it in the folder blog, but if you put it in a different folder, then just write in the name of the file here. If you put it in the root, you just go to wp admin install php. So let's try that. Let's see what happens. Oh crap! So let's try that again. Okay, so now you can, once you run the installation program, you'll see this screen. So you basically enter in whatever you want to call your blog. Mine's going to be SEO blog, and password, whatever your password is. And your email address. Okay. This option where it asks you to allow your site to appear in search engines like Google, that is very important. Keep that checked, and then install WordPress. And you are done. So that's all that's required to install WordPress on your server. From this point, you just log in, and then you can edit your WordPress site. WordPress is a very simple software to use, and it makes it file management very easy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You can always learn more about anything on WordPress or on web marketing by visiting my website at www.alanpollitt.com.